So with this, you're going to want to pick your yarn. I Love This yarn in the color Mixed Berry. This is a 4-ply acrylic yarn. For needles, you're going to want size 8 knitting needles. Now we will be working this in the round, so you'll want a 16-inch cable needle, but then you can decide if you want to work off straights for our brim or just off the cable needle, plus matching double-pointed needles for closing the end. And you'll need a stitch marker and a measuring tape. So this hat comes in 3 sizes. We have small at 21 inches, medium at 22 inches, and large at 23. This is also customizable as we will be making a band for our brim, so you can easily measure that against your head and get a size to fit you. So what you want to do for all sizes is we're going to start by casting on 11 stitches, either on our straight needles or on our circular needles, but we will be working in a flat, long, sort of scarf-like way. So then what you're going to do is there's a 1-row repeat that will be working for a certain measured length to fit our head. So that row is a repeat of knit 2, purl 2, and we're going to work that all the way across to our last 3 stitches. Knit 2, purl 2, last 3 stitches we're going to knit 2 and purl 1. And we're just going to repeat that row, which is going to give us this nice broken rib design. As you can see here, this is going to be the brim of our hat. So we're just going to continue this for a small size. We're going to continue this for 21¼ inches. Medium size is 22¼ and large is 23¼ We're just going to keep this pattern going until we reach our length, and then we'll proceed with our hat. So once you have your length all done, which we were aiming for 21¼ inches, then you're going to bind off and then connect them in the back and sew them together so that we have our band for the bottom of our hat. So now what you want to do is also have a stitch marker ready for when we start our round. You want to grab your circular needle with your size 8 needles. You want to take a tail of your yarn and you want to stick it in the back of your hat. We're going to start at the seam where we connected our back pieces. You can also do like the open cast on if you'd rather do some sort of stitch closure, or however you want to close up your end, you can. So we're going to leave a tail in the back. We're going to pick up our needles, and now we're going to be working around this top section here until we pick up the body stitches of our hat. So for this size, we want to pick up 84 stitches. For a medium size, we'll be picking up 88, and for a larger size, we'll be picking up 92. So now what we're going to do is you just want to insert as if you're going to knit the stitch. And however you decide to pick up the stitches, just continue that all the way around. So I'm going to pick up 2 horizontal bars here on the edge, and we're going to wrap around our needle and pull up a loop. Very simple, very easy. Keep it tight until we make it around. Then you want to go ahead and scoot over, pick up 2 horizontal bars again, wrap like you're going to knit, and pull it through. And you're just going to continue that all the way around until you have your stitches all picked up. Once you have all your stitches picked up onto your cable needle, then you're going to go ahead and insert your stitch marker so that we can know when we start our round over again. So from here we're going to go ahead and work a plain purl row. So we want the bumps to be on the right side of our hat. Then after that round, we're going to continue in stockinette. So because we're in the round, let's knit every row, and we're going to work 7 inches from the edge of our brim. So we want to continue in stockinette till it measures from the bottom of our hat here up 7 inches before we start our decreasing for the crown. So then once your hat measures 7 inches from our brim to the top where we're at, we're going to go ahead and decrease 3 stitches evenly around for the small size. We're going to do no decreases for the medium size, and then we're going to evenly space out 2 stitches for the large size. So after you do that, you'll end up with 81 stitches for the small. So this decrease is pretty much in a continual pattern, so every row is going to be a decrease. So with each row, we're going to start off with a number, and then we're just going to work our way down to 1. So we're going to start our decreases with a knit 7, and then we're just going to continue every row. Next would be a knit 6, knit 5, until we get all the way down to 1. So it's a pretty simple decrease. It'll be written fully in the description box below this video. So for the repeated pattern for our decreases is we start with a repeat of knit 7, and then we work a knit 2 together. So we're going to repeat that all the way across and then continue in that pattern with one less each time we start. So our next round will be knit 6 and so on until we reach 1. We're decreasing every round, so there are no plain knit rows in between. So once we're down to our knit 1, knit 2 together, then we'll come back for our next set of decreases. So then once you've made it down to your knit 1, knit 2 together round, for the small, we only have one more row left, and if you're working the medium or large sizes, there are additional rows that will be written in the description box below. So to finish off our small sized hat, what we're going to do is you're going to have to remove your stitch marker. So this will be our last row. So it's just going to be a row of knit 2 togethers all the way around, and we'll end up with 9 stitches in total. So we're just going to work that across all our needles until we've gone all the way around. Then we're going to, of course, cut our yarn and finish off through the remaining stitches and close tight the top of our hat. And there you have your simple hat all finished and done. I think the broken rib design on the brim makes this hat look fancy without it being a hard to make hat. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.